So I will talk about this in a little bit, about 5 minutes. English language. In English, we need to know word stress, not like Burmese language. So let me go to my previous slide. So here as an example, they would say good morning because that in this word we use the first syllable stress, morning, and here's class. Normally in words, they don't use stress if there's only one syllable or one sound. They would say CASS class, class. But in sentence, or when we give instructions or commands, we need to use stress because this word is important. It carries the meaning in this sentence. So they would say, good morning, class. Instead of saying class, they would say
Morning,
class.
kids.
Good morning, class.
Class.
And here is another thing. So when you see the red letters, so it has stress. Good morning, class. They don't use English people, American people. They will never ever say good morning, class, good morning, class. That's not the way they say. You can change it, and you can try to say the way they say. Uh, if you take time to practice, let's say 5 or 10 minutes a day, after 1 or 2 months, you will see your progress, and you will be amazed how
So,
improved you are. The second example is how are you today? And this one is the second syllable stress, so they would say let's begin, let's begin. So if you speak in this way using intonation, you will be like an American or you will be like a British person. So if the first one is word stress, you need to know word stress. And don't worry about word stress too much because there are some rules that you can know. As an example, in the word stress, you can also look it at on the internet. You can read some articles. This is just an introduction, and you can dive some of the information on the internet. It's very easy to look it up. Example, if the word end with ish, there is stress before ish. Example, we have this one. So the stress is here before ish.
one up. Let's review.
Um, if a word end with ese, there's a stress on that on those letters. So example, Burmese. So the stress is here, Burmese, and
Lamiso.
then
Stick.
another one is the stress is the second syllable stress. One more example is
Dania.
uh, the last syllable stress, Chinese and Japanese, Vietnamese. All right. So little by little, you can try to build up your skills on word stress. It can take time, but it's not very difficult if you try to remember some of the words. If a word ends with ion, usually the stress is before ion. Example, um, example, television. So the stress is here, television. The stress is here before ion or tion or sion. Vision. Communication, attraction. So you can learn these things little by little. Okay. If you want to be good at spoken language and if you want to sound like more natural. Okay, so let me go to my last slide. So thank you for your attention. If you have any question, you can post your question. And tomorrow I will be talking about asking questions.
I don't know exactly how to know which first syllable, second syllable is straight. How to
No problem,
how to
Maria.
know?
I know your question. Okay, so let me write something here. Okay, where is it? Let me write something here. It's a good question. Let me make it short real quick. Let's say we have nouns and then verbs. Now you're talking about two-syllable words, right? So we have, let's say here, P-R-E-S-E-N-T, and in verb, P-R-E-S-E-N-T. And then another one is you can think about other words, like it has two, they have two syllables. And you can also think about here. So, as an example, to make you understand better, if you have a noun, it has two syllables. It has the first syllable stress. Example, this one, P-I-E-S-E-N-T, and they would say, they would use the first syllable stress. They would say present, 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 right? I'm going to give you a present, present. But if it is a verb, they would say present, the second syllable stress, present. And you can also think about the other thing. Some words have both forms. Another one is here, two-syllable word. This one is a two-syllable word, apple, laptop, the first syllable stress, and then orange. And this is the first syllable stress. So they would say record. Example, my friend broke a record in a marathon. So a record. My friend has a lot of records. This one is a verb. They would say record. Can I record a video of you teaching a lesson? Right? So it is record. So if it is a noun, let's say most of the time, about 90%, they use the first syllable stress. If it is a verb, it has two syllables. It has two syllables. They use the second syllable stress. Just only in some occasions, like some of the words, they use the first syllable stress, but most of the time they use the second syllable stress, like this one. They use the first syllable stress. Listen. But this is an exception. If it is an adjective and it has two syllable stress, two syllable words, and they are adjective, we use the first syllable, the first syllable stress. So you can think about anything. So they would say happy. I'm happy. I'm very happy. Selfish, angry, hungry. I'm angry. I'm angry with my friend or with my students. So hungry. They are hungry. Hungry, hungry, angry, selfish. So these are adjectives. They have two syllables. We use the first syllable stress. Okay, you can see in that way. If it is a noun, we use the first syllable stress. If it is a verb, usually or normally we use the second syllable stress. If it is an adjective, we use the first syllable stress.
Yes, sir. Noun and adjectives. We have two syllables. Noun and adjective are the same. First syllable straight.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, you're welcome.